guys, how's it going, everybody? My name is Blitzwing, ladies and gentlemen. Pokemon Sword and Shield, the gameplay walkthrough continues, and we are, of course, currently in the, I forget what was the actual name of this place. I think it was like the High Tower or something along those lines. And we defeated the Chairman Rose. Now we are continuing onwards and forwards as we head to the very, very, very top floor instead of the basement here to meet up with the one and only, the champion of the Galar region, and that would be Leon, who, oh my gosh, what the heck is that? Is that supposed to be a Pokemon? Okay, so this should be a Eternatus, I think. Leon's looking a little worried. You came to help me in spite of the danger? Thanks, Hop, and you, Blitz. You two really have grown tremendously. But no need for you kids to worry. It seems like some power of Eternatus's was keeping my team from Dynamaxing, but we've had a champion time all the time. Charizard and the rest of my champion team members have really worn Eternatus down. Now, if I can simply catch it in a Pokeball, we should be able to get this madness under control. Then everything will be back to normal. So watch this. It's going to be a real champion catch. Okay, so I guess he's about to catch Eternatus. Good luck, Leon. We pick up the pace for this episode in a very epic way, of course, as you can see, as Leon's about to capture the legendary Pokemon known as Eternatus. Okay, there's one. Uh-oh. Holy moly. He snapped the Pokeball in half, but he should use an Ultra Ball at least. Or, have you heard of a Master Ball, bro? That would have been probably a pretty good idea. Oh. Okay, here we go. Seems as though it has challenged us to a battle now. Now, in this battle scene here, it definitely seems a lot smaller. Wait, our Pokemon weren't healed? Oh, well, that's a problem. I didn't realize that our Pokemon do not get to heal. Wait, what? It's got the ability to flamethrower? So it's a fire type? I guess we're lucky that Dreadnought is actually the Pokemon that we chose here, because this sort of works out nicely. Okay, so now he's no longer going to be able to run away. Oh, wow. Okay, he's got an ability that literally is called Dynamax Cannon. I wonder if that's going to Dynamax our Pokemon. Can you imagine? Wow, okay. That does a lot of damage, that much I do know. Okay, we got him pretty low now. Eternatus has got basically almost no HP left at this point. So right now, I could either go Max Potion or Max Revive. I think we'll go with the Max Potion first. We'll see. If it goes for the same move again, the Dynamax Cannon, that would be troublesome. But if it goes for Flamethrower, that would be wonderful for us. Okay, great. Because that basically, for the most part, does no damage. Oh, really? That's a bummer. He got the burn ability. That stinks. Yeah, that's not pleasant. Okay, it's fine. Here comes Dynamax Cannon again. And this time it's probably going to do enough damage. And if it doesn't, I'm sure the burn will do enough damage to take down Dreadnought. So that's problematic. Okay. We managed to get a critical hit there. Eternatus looking quite prepared for a battle, but so are we. So we're going to go for the full restore, which not only will cure the burn effect, but also get Dreadnought back to full HP, which will be wonderful. It's kind of crazy to think that Dreadnought might be able to defeat a legendary Pokemon here. And quite easily, to be honest. Okay. Now, the one thing I'm worried about is that if this does enough to get the KO, luckily it doesn't. So now we're going to try to capture this thing. I don't even know if that's possible, so we'll see. Okay. Let's go for the Ultra Ball. Wait, what? Oh, did that tell us that it's not possible to capture? It must have, because I clicked Ultra Ball, so it should have worked otherwise. Okay, we're victorious. There we are. That's Eternatus defeated. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's not that great of a design. Looks alright. Okay, what has just happened? Did he just Dynamax? Oh, yeah, I think that's what's happened. Dynamax band, activate. Okay, that's terrifying. That looks like the main boss fight from the new Super Smash Bros. Video game, doesn't it? Okay, here we go. Seems like we've got a Dynamax battle in our hands now. Oh, our Pokemon got healed up because Colossal is somehow back. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna team up here. Okay, I guess step one is gonna be to set up the Tar Shot. What? I can't use any moves. What the heck? Okay, this is lame. We can't actually deal any damage? So what are we supposed to do? Let's use the shield. It might be old and rusted, but there's got to be some use to it. Okay. The sword and the shield unite and awaken. The great legendaries of the Galar region, possibly? Let's see. Oh. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And so, the two legendaries have awakened and teleported themselves elsewhere. Let me guess. They're gonna help out our heroes here to fight Eternatus? Possibly? What is happening? Sounds like the Friday the 13th theme song a little bit, like the beginning. Oh, here we go! There they are! And an epic rescue! The two heroes have shown back up. And they are ready to fight for the Galar region. The sword and the shield unite. And the two legendaries get powered up to their mighty sword and shield forms. There we are. Now we're ready for a fight. Here we go, everybody. Bring it on, Eternatus. Oh, and Colossal's still there. Okay, so it seems like Zacian or Zacian has an ability, and so does Zamazenta. Okay. Time for some damage. Zacian setting up the Howl ability, which increases the attack power on our Pokemon. That is wonderful. And actually increases the attack power on the entire team. So that is pretty wonderful. Zamazenta sets up a light screen to defend us from the special attack damage of... Uh-oh, here we go. Of Eternatus. And he definitely sends a very powerful blast towards Dubwool. Luckily, though, seems like Dubwool was able to survive and is going to go for Double Edge, which does pretty much no damage. Okay, so looks like we can actually use our moves now. Dealt a tad bit more damage there. I wonder what would be super effective against this thing, and we don't know what type it is, actually. Oh, here we go. Time for the legendaries to attack. Oh, and they lay down some damage on Eternatus. Brilliant work. Here comes the Behemoth Bash from Zamazenta. And there we are. Excellent damage as well. Obviously not quite as much as the offensive sword Pokemon, Zacian, or Zacian. Yikes. Okay. That was quite a bit of damage. Double going back to the double edge attack. We're going to set up with the Tar Shot attack to slow down Eternatus. And now we're going to go for Heat Crash. And of course, improve the effectiveness of Colossal's attack. Here comes Behemoth Blade again. There's a whole lot of damage. Eternatus is now less than 50 HP. Here comes another Behemoth Bash. And that is going to send down Eternatus to probably, I would say, about 30% of his health bar left. I am very curious to see how much damage Colossal is going to be able to do. Okay. What is he doing? Oh, no. He's taking down Double. Hop. You're going to have to swap out and call in upon a different Pokemon. But in the meantime, here we go. Wait, what? He's not able to use that attack? Okay, that's kind of a bummer. It would have been nice to know that ahead of time, that he can't actually attack this ginormous enemy with Heat Crash. Eternatus laying down even more damage. So does Zamazenta. And away he goes. Okay, I didn't even see what Hop ended up calling upon as far as like his... Oh, the Snorlax. Okay, cool. Now Snorlax is tough as nails and has a lot of HP, so he can withstand the damage from Eternatus. There's some ancient power damage there. Oh, he's in the red, ladies and gentlemen. A red health bar, indeed. Okay, so actually, I think this... I don't know, it's tough. I'm like, do we just... Yeah, I guess we're just going to go for Ancient Power and hope that that will be enough. Because I think when you combine all the damage from all of the Pokemon for this turn, it should be enough. If it isn't, we're going to need to swap out into a different Pokemon because we can't use Heat Crash. And all of the other moves on Colossal are non-damaging, so... Oh, wow. Okay, now that's trouble. You actually just KO'd Zamazenta with one shot. That's scary. Nice! Good job, Snorlax. Okay, so this is where the trouble is at. Because we do need to make a swap. And I think it's only fair and appropriate to swap into the Pokemon with whom this whole adventure started with. And that is Rillaboom. Zacian is going to go for the Metal Claw. Eternatus is going to fire back. Okay. And now he's going to go for Warm Wind. Which deals... Oh my goodness. I was going to say it deals a lot, but it actually dealt way more than a lot. That was the entire leftover health bar for Snorlax. Okay, here we go. Korver Night is next on the docket as far as Hop is concerned. And we're going to go for the Wood Hammer attack because I think that that might be just enough damage to get the victory here against Eternatus. Come on. Oh no, looks like he's going to get to attack first. This is trouble. Oh, if this goes after Rillaboom, this is gonna hurt. Wow. Yep. That is not pleasant. Rillaboom has fainted to the damage. Oh, but Hop manages to get the final blow. And Eternatus has been defeated. Okay. I guess that's generous. We're gonna go with... I guess let's go with the Ultra Ball. Here we go. Dynamax Band charged up. And ready for capture. Eternatus, you're about to be caught. Maybe? That's a massive Pokeball. 2, 3. Will the stars appear? Oh, they will. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the evil force of Eternatus stopped. And the darkest day that was over Galar has been cleared. Of course, in huge part thanks to the heroes of Zacian and Zamazenta, who showed up once again when they were needed to help our heroes put a stop to the evil forces of Eternatus. And so let's see where this takes the story next. I am intrigued. Okay, back to Winden. 3 days later. Or I guess we were in Winden, so nothing really changes in that sense. So, Chairman Rose turned himself in then. Never thought I'd live to see the day. He awoke Eternatus and nearly caused a catastrophe for the entire region. You reap what you sow, I say. There's Hop. I don't know about you, but I slept like the dead. Everyone's still talking about what happened, but at least things are back to normal now. Really did defeat Eternatus together with Zamazenta and Zacian. Maybe Zacian. And still, Lee's, well, he's being Lee, insisting on having a championship match with you today. It's a bit much, isn't it? Are you sure you're up for it? I'm not even too sure about him. He was out cold and hurt pretty badly himself during all that mess. I do understand how he feels, though. Feels like I've been waiting forever to get to see you and him face off in a serious match. So come on. The match will be at Winden Stadium. Where else? I guess everything's been fixed. And Winden Stadium awaits for us to go on ahead and compete against the champion of the Galar region, Leon. Okay, I thought it was that way for some reason. Okay, do we just go this way? There's the stadium. This is going to be a challenge. We know that this is not going to be easy. I mean, after all, he is the unbeatable champion as he's known. So there's no doubt in my mind that this is not going to be an easy battle. But we are ready. Ready as we'll ever be. Here we go. Yes, it is time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the championship match. It's Blitz versus Leon. Whoo! All right. Here we go. Again, once again, on the stadium pitch, ready to battle. My matches are always sold out, but this, I've never seen a crowd this wild. Everyone knows what you did for us this week, Blitz. They know you're the one who caught Eternatus and saved the future of the Galar region, a real hero who battled alongside the legendary Pokemon, Zacian and Zamazenta. I couldn't have dreamed of a better challenger to help increase my winning streak. And now that I've seen just what kind of strength he possesses as the greatest of challengers, crushing you into the dirt will show everyone just how strong their champion truly is. Come on, Blitz, let's make this a final match that'll go down in Galar's history. No, a match that'll change Galar forever. We're gonna have an absolutely champion time. Okay. Let's do this thing. Finally. No interruptions this time. One-on-one. Blitz versus Leon. Here we go, folks. Strap in, everybody. It is time. He has 6 Pokemon, and he kicked things off with an Aegislash, which is perfect for us because we have a Fire-type Pokemon to counter. The Dynamax bands are active, which means that, of course, we will see a Pokemon Dynamaxing. I'm going to guess that his Dynamax will be saved for Charizard. Okay, so step 1. Like always, we're going to begin by setting up the Stealth Rocks in order to be prepared to do at least a tad bit of damage to all of his Pokemon. Okay, so he kicked things off with Sacred Sword, which surprisingly is super effective. What the heck kind of a move type is that? If it's super effective, it must be a fighting type move, probably. Okay, we should be able to get the Tar Shot activated, and then we're going to have to use a Max Potion to heal back up before we're able to use Crash Heat. Wow, I'm actually kind of shocked. This Pokemon's level 62. This is the first time that we're actually outranked going into a fight, where the enemy's Pokemon seem to be higher level than us. So this really will be a challenge. I am certain of that. No doubt in my mind. He's going to go for another Sacred Sword attack, which once again is indeed super effective, but we withstood that damage. Oh, he changes his stance. Interesting. And he's going to use King's Shield, which does what exactly? Oh, wow. So it's able to protect itself. Interesting. It also lowered our attack power, which is not fun. He's going to go back to attack form. And he's going to go for Sacred Sword. But that means we should be able to land a counterattack of our own. Nice! The one-hit KO. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So far, so good. We're 1 Pokemon up. Toxtricity levels up. Colossal levels up as well. And he's about to send out a Haxorus. If only I knew what a Haxorus is. Okay. I think I'm going to have to make a swap here. Actually, I think I'm going to have to stick. Stick to Colossal. Oh, I should have swapped. This is a Dragon type. Okay, we're going to have to use Max Potion here. Because that's the only way we're going to be surviving this next attack, whatever it might be. Well, I guess I'm assuming that we would be surviving it. We'll see what he ends up throwing our way. This is going to be a one-hit KO. Yep. That's a bummer. Okay, well played. What can I say? Impressive. We're going to have to go for Dreadnought here, whom we're going to need, actually, to help us with the Charizard battle. I'm sure of that. Man, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have Dynamaxed here. Dreadnought, please stay alive, my friend. That did so much damage. Man, oh man. I mean, if we Dynamax, we're still not going to attack first, so... Okay, so we lose Dreadnought there. That's a bummer. That is truly a problem. And just like that, we are now behind, and he's got a lead with his very powerful Haxorus. Okay, so I think what we're going to go for here is the drum beating move, and hopefully... Wow, he's faster than Rillaboom as well? Just so ridiculously fast, man. Rillaboom, go for the drum beating. Okay, thankfully that does enough to get the KO. Okay, Orbeetle leveling up to level 59. Okay, so he's about to switch out into Cinder Ace, which to me sounds like it would be something fire type because it has the word Cinder in it. And unfortunately, we can't summon Dreadnought because, well, he's been fainted already. I guess we could use a Max Revive now that I think about it. Oh, this has got to be Scorbunny's evolution, right? Wow, he took a whole lot of damage there. That is wonderful for us. Gonna go for overdrive. It's a soccer player Pokemon. That's pretty sweet, actually. Dude, that's a lot of damage there from Toxtricity. A critical hit. Pretty good, Challenger. And just like that, now we're ahead again. Okay, let's see what he does here next. He's about to send out a Seismitoad. Which would mean that our Toxtricity would be a great selection here. Wait, is Seismitoad... Actually, maybe it's not a great selection, because I think Seismitoad might be... I think it might be a ground type. Are you kidding me? He goes first ahead of Toxtricity? That is ridiculous, man. Okay. Man, oh man. Okay, I guess we're going to go for Orbeetle here. I don't even think we'd have enough time to set up. You know what I think we should do here? If we want to be smart, we have to just go for the max revive. I think that's the smart move to make here. Oh, wow. He used Toxic. That's surprising, actually. Okay, Orbeetle is going to take a little bit of damage from the poison. Let's see how much Psychic does. I'm curious. Oh, wow. It actually does a pretty good amount of damage. Well, maybe a Orbeetle will be our star of the show here. So what we're going to do is... I don't know how much damage that did. Okay, we'll just go for max potion. I'm gonna go for another liquidation. Okay, so he does about 60 damage. Now we know. Which means we just have to keep using max potion now. Okay, I think we have a good strategy in place. Okay, so he manages to get the KO on Orbeetle. We're gonna swap into Rillaboom. It's hammer time. There we are. There's some good damage, finally. Whew. Okay, Rillaboom, Dreadnought, each leveling up. He's going to go for Dragapult. Dreadnought, let's go. I know we'll need Dreadnought for sure for the last Pokemon, because again, when we have the Charizard to deal with, we need the water type move. I guess Toxtricity would have been pretty good. What is that? That is a really cool looking Pokemon. Dragapult. That's a really cool design, actually. Alright, we're going to go for Ice Fang here. Oh, wow. He has Thunderbolt. That's very surprising. I did not expect that. But he did not expect this, on the other hand. We managed to get a critical hit. And Dragapult is out of there. Okay, so now the question is, he's going to go into his Charizard, which means that I think the right move here... Yeah. We're going to have a swap. Go into Rillaboom. Because we know he's going to Dynamax that Charizard. But what we're going to do is we're going to send out Rillaboom, use a max potion to get Dreadnought to full HP, which then will allow us to send Dreadnought back out to battle this level 65 Charizard that just got destroyed by the ancient rocks that we set up before. Okay, so I'm going to go max potion, heal up Dreadnought. Here we go. He's going Gigantamax form. Actually, I'm curious to see what a Gigantamax version of Charizard looks like, so this should be cool. Okay, that's pretty epic. He gets flaming wings. And his tail, I think, is all fire as well, right? That's kind of cool. Now, we know that the type advantage is his here, so he's going to be doing a lot of damage. In fact, a one-hit KO here. Okay, so the hope right now is that we're going to go into Dreadnought, Gigantamax, or Dynamax as well. And hopefully our attack does enough to win. If it doesn't, then we have to go into Korver Night, use another Max Revive to bring back Dreadnought, and hope that that gets us the victory. Here we go. It's time to Dynamax. Here we go. Or sorry, Stealth Rocks, by the way. I just remember it's not Ancient Stones. I forgot what the name of the move was. It's Stealth Rocks. All right, Dreadnought. You're ready for a fight, my friend. There you go. Ready as you'll ever be. And we know that his Charizard is going to lose its Dynamax form one turn before us. Are you serious? He has a Grass-type move on his Charizard? Ah, that's a bummer. My gosh. Okay, we have to go for Korver Night. And then go for the Max Revive. Yes, it's not the cleanest of victories, but it's a victory nevertheless. We were under-leveled for this fight. That's quite certain. So we're going to go to the Max Revive. And bring back Dreadnought. I almost think like maybe Colossal would have been kind of a good revive as well. Oh no. Of course he's going to have the type advantage. So this is going to be a one-hit KO. Yep. Okay, so he's going to lose his Dynamax form right now. Right? Yes, he will. Okay, so the question now is, will his Grass-type attack still KO us in one shot? Because if it will, then we're done for. Let's find out. Are you serious? He has Solar Beam? He can't use it because it takes a turn to charge up. We did it, guys! We did it! Oh my gosh. There it is. A new champion has been crowned. It wasn't the cleanest win, I'll admit, but we didn't do any extra training after Eternatus, so I sort of figured it would go the way that it did. Plus, he had all the type advantages, basically, for our team. He had like a perfect team structure against our team. So that was not particularly fair on our end. However, we do manage to get the victory. There it is. Congratulations, Blitz. You've beaten even the unbeatable champion, making you the new champion of the region. You've become a first-rate trainer, all right. I offer you my heartfelt congratulations. And now that you've grown so strong, perhaps it's time I started looking ahead myself. It's time we adults start working on improving the here and now for the sake of all that's to come. And you, Blitz, what you ought to do now is believe in yourself and your partner Pokemon and keep on blasting ahead in order to create that bright future we all hope to see. People of Galar, here you have it, a new legend born right before your eyes. Your champion, Blitz. Bet you can't wait to see what kind of future a kid with this kind of strength might bring about. I sure can't. Let's watch and see what he can do. It's a feel-good story, isn't it? There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the adventure of Pokemon Sword and Shield. More specifically, I guess, Pokemon Shield. I hope you guys enjoyed the adventure. If you did, please don't forget to go on ahead and, like I always say, hit that like button. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. It was an absolute blast. And I will say, except for that final fight, which, to be fair, again, had we not had max revives, we would have lost that battle for sure. Just due to the fact that, well, his Pokemon were more powerful. And like I said before, he had typing advantage over a lot of our teams. So we definitely ran into some difficulties, to put it that way, with our team against his team at the end there. Leon really did have a pretty impressive team, whether it be that, what was he called? Haxorus? Then the Seismitoad was a big surprise. That's a really powerful Pokemon. The fact that he had both Charizard and then the Cinder, I don't remember the name of the Pokemon, but it's the Scorbunny evolution, Cinder something. That guy was actually surprisingly pretty powerful as well. We did have counters to a lot of his picks, but that Charizard was definitely a force to be reckoned with, because that Charizard kind of ran amok across our entire team. The fact that it was able to Dynamax and then use Solar Beam without charging up is really what allowed him to win as well, because had he not had the ability to just attack right away, we would have won that a couple of turns prior. So we've definitely had to be very clever about how we organized our selections and picks in that fight, because it could have very easily gone the other way, and we could have very easily seen Leon be victorious. I do wonder what happens if you do lose. I guess you'd probably be sent back to the nearby Pokemon Center, giving you the opportunity to go recoup, regroup, and then organize yourself to come back around and challenge once again Leon for his championship title while you level up a little bit further. Because I would definitely recommend, if you're going into that fight, try to get your Pokemon to at least be all across the board level 62. You'd still be under-leveled, but at least it would be a little bit more fair. Because as you saw going into that battle, we had a few Pokemon, right? I think 2 or 3 of our Pokemon were level 59 and 58, which means that we were quite a bit under-leveled against his Seismitoad, which was level 64, or Charizard that was level 65. So things like, for example, our Korver Night, even without the typing advantage or disadvantage, was 6 levels behind that Charizard. So that Charizard was gonna run amok across our entire team, even if we didn't have to worry about the type disadvantage. So it was for sure a very tough battle, and I would certainly recommend to train up a little bit further than what we did. But you know, for the flow of the matches and for the flow of the walkthrough, we went right from Eternatus into the battle with Leon. Now, the interesting thing outside of that, I really did like some of the mechanics for the gym challenges. I really like the whole concept of gym missions. It kind of felt a little bit more fresh than the previous iterations of the Pokemon games. Again, not completely fresh, because it's still somewhat similar in the sense that you fight a bunch of trainers prior to fighting the actual gym challenge, but the little puzzling components to it were actually quite enjoyable, so I did like that addition. And then the other element that I did like are the Pokemon. For the majority of the Pokemon that we're seeing, I think they are pretty cool from the Galar region. I wasn't a big fan of the Eternatus design, and the one the one and biggest complaint I have is probably the fact that I wish that all the Pokemon that are repeats on the Pokedex, I wish that all of them had Galar region versions instead of just being the same Pokemon from before. Like, even in that final battle, if you think about it, we really saw on Leon's team, he only had 2 Pokemon, right? I'm pretty sure, right? 2 out of his 6 Pokemon were only new. So I do wish that Charizard, I do wish that all the other Pokemon that we saw on his team, Seismitoad, things like that, had Galar region variations. In fact, I wouldn't mind if they were literally just recolors. They don't even need to be completely complicated as some of the other Galar region designs, like Weezing. It would have been cool if it was just literally like a shiny. So it'd be like, oh, Charizard is like, I don't know, purple, or just something unique like that would make it feel like it's, oh, okay, it's a variation of that Pokemon that is unique to this particular region. I think that would have been a really, really cool idea. But with that in mind, ladies and gents, let's see how the game wraps up here after the celebration of the championship win. And it looks like it's pointing us as though there's still something to be done in the Wields. And something to explore there on these smoldering wheels. Congratulations, champion. Here, I've got a little something for you as a celebration. Oh, we get a Master Ball. Sick. I was wondering when we were going to get one of those. Professor Magnolia, why? You don't have to come all this way. After everything Blitz has achieved, it's really the least I could do. The wishing stars that make Dynamax impossible are part of Eternatus, and when Eternatus awakened, Dynamax energy flooded the entire region. Because of that, Dynamax Pokemon were popping up all over, causing trouble across all of Galar. But Blitz and his friends came to our rescue. The Dynamax phenomenon has been an important part of the Galarian culture. I hope everyone will use the power of Dynamaxing correctly in the days to come. So, young Blitz, please do what you believe is best. Well, ladies and gents, that, I guess, is officially the conclusion of our Pokemon adventure. So there you guys have it. Of course, obviously, there's still plenty more to do in the Galar region, whether it be catch the other Pokemon, catch the legendary Pokemon that we have not caught yet, utilizing that Master Ball, but we'll do that all on a different video. So make sure you stay on the lookout for some other Pokemon Sword and Shield videos here on the YouTube channel. Have an absolutely fantastic day, guys. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.